Alright, this problem is from 2.3. It says, an Olympic marathoner passes the 8-kilometer point of a race after 24 minutes and reaches the 20-kilometer point after 2.2 hours. Find the average speed of the marathoner in kilometers per hour. So when it says average speed, that actually is talking about finding the slope. And so we got to pick out some ordered pairs from the information that we've been given here. Pick out 2 points. I've kind of drawn a little XY axis here to show you that when time is involved, time always needs to be the x-axis. And since time here needs to be given, well, the slope or the average speed needs to be given in kilometers per hour, time needs to be in units of hours. And that's one of the tricky parts about this problem to start out the problem, because the first ordered pair that they've given us, and again this is the x-axis, time needs to be the x-axis, y would be kilometers, that's the y-axis. The first ordered pair you might think is 24, 8, because the minutes was 24 and the kilometers were 8, but because our x-axis is going to be in terms of hours, we need to convert 24 minutes into units of hours. So since 24 minutes is less than an hour, we need to figure out how much less, or what part of an hour 24 minutes is. So what we're going to do is divide 24 by 60, because there's 60 minutes in an hour. It's 24 out of 60, which is the same thing as 4/10, which is the same thing as 2/5, which actually, if you change that to decimal form, type it in your calculator, you'll get 0.4. So instead of this ordered pair here, we're going to say that the ordered pair is 0.4 and 8. That's our first point on the graph. Our ordered pair would be 0.4, 8. The second point on the graph we'll pick out from this information here. After 2.2 hours have passed, we'll say that's about right here, then he reaches the 20-kilometer point of the race. So that's going to be somewhere up here. So that's our second ordered pair, is 2.2, 20. Now that we know our two ordered pairs, we'll use the slope formula to figure out what the slope of the line is between them, and that is the average speed of the marathoner. So the slope formula says we subtract the y-coordinates on top of the fraction. 20 minus 8 goes on top of the fraction, and the x-coordinates on bottom of the fraction. 2.2 minus 0.4. So from that we are going to get 12 on top and 1.8 on bottom. Now that is 12 kilometers every 1.8 hours. 12 kilometers every 1.8 hours. Now that is a speed, but that's not in the right terms yet. 12. We want to know kilometers per hour, not kilometers per 1.8 hours. So if you type this in your calculator, 12 divided by 1.8, it's going to give you 6.6666 repeating. And we can put that over 1, because that's the same as 6.666 repeating every 1 hour. And this says round to the nearest hundredth, so we're going to round to this spot here, making it the final answer 6.67 kilometers per hour.